Welcome back. You're watching Startup Central with me, Nayantara Rai, working from home. It's a festive season and boy are we seeing blockbuster sales. Remember we had the Myntra CEO on Startup Central about a fortnight ago promising it was going to be the best value for money and a massive focus on ethnic wear. Has it paid off? What are the trends that we are now seeing? Where are the big moves? What's popular, trending? Here is Myntra CEO in conversation with my colleague Chandra Shrikant.
It's actually a phenomenal start for Myntra for this festive season. In fact, I can proudly say that we kicked off the festive season for Indian fashion consumer in a very big way. Over 4 million customers shopped during this sale. Now, this tells the scale of the event that happened in the last 7 days. 1 in 2 orders came from tier 2, tier 3, which is the most exciting thing for us. In fact, we are very proud that we were able to bring the festivity to tier 2, tier 3. Tier 3 witnessed over 180% growth on our platform. 1 in 2 orders came from women, but the most exciting thing for us is 1 in 3 orders that came from women came from tier 2, tier 3. So tier 2, tier 3 has been lit up like never before. And we're excited about the possibilities of online fashion in tier 2, tier 3 with what we are seeing in this festive season. Just a comparison between this big fashion festival and the one from the last year. We've grown 100% both in terms of revenue and more importantly in terms of users. In fact, we've acquired over 1 million customers in last 7 days. And it's been a phenomenal start for us. I mean, we couldn't have asked for more.
Wow. And, this is actually counterintuitive because in the run-up to this, a lot of analysts that we spoke to, industry analysts, said that while they expected a pickup in the smartphone segment, large appliances, work from home, they said fashion will really not take off in a big way because people are not traveling that much. Weddings are not happening in a big way. Events are not happening in a big way. So, what do you think is driving this trend then? I mean, what are people shopping for considering most of them are still working from home?
Chandra, I've been saying this ever since Unlock started in this country. In fact, the first time when we went to when we went into operations, once the Unlock started, that's when we were conservative of the demand that was coming our way. But post then, the demand that came to Myntra and the demand that exists in the world of fashion has been very, very encouraging. In fact, when it comes to festivity and fashion go hand in glove. So we were very sure that the market is going to rebound, and especially in the premium and ethnic sections. We were actually hoping. In fact, what I told before the start of the event was we are excited about the ethnic wear that we put together on the platform this time because we are expecting a lot of demand coming in for ethnic wear, and that's exactly what we witnessed. The ethnic wear actually have seen over 100% growth from last year. And it also created traction in areas which were not strong fortes in the past, especially in the South. This time in the selection, we put together a lot of ethnic wear, right from Kanjivaram saris, Dharmavaram saris, all the way to Banaras saris, in addition to tons and tons of ethnic kurtis and all of that we carry on the platform. They have gone off the shelf in the first 2 days of the event. So the festivity and the fashion, it's always been a very great moment for the world of fashion, and that's exactly what got proved one more time.
A few months ago, you also invested in Urban Brands. Flipkart is also looking to kind of grow its fashion portfolio through these investments offline. There's also buzz of an investment in Aditya Birla Fashion, that's likely to get announced. How are you going to kind of stitch all these together, the offline-online strategy as far as fashion is concerned?
See, our approach to fashion is a bit different from what the traditional retailers have been doing. The traditional retailers used to procure the inventory from the big brands and then become a B2C kind of player. What we have also, as a digital player, what we also have an advantage is the data on our consumers like nobody else does. What we realized was we were not able to put the data to the right use. So we started working with the brands very closely and started building some what we call as special merchandising units. These are units, these are styles which are only available on the Flipkart group. between Flipkart and Myntra, because this is actually a style built based on the data we have about the consumer, we have about the geography the consumer lives in, and a lot of other variables that come into play. So when we started doing more and more with these brands, that's when we realized how about having a strategic relationship with these brands so that these efforts could actually become much more bigger, and which is one of the reasons why I can actually attribute to the kind of growth we are seeing in tier 2, tier 3. The kind of selection we brought to tier 2, tier 3 was a very specially built selection between the brands and Flipkart Group, which is the reason why tier 2, tier 3 now is able to afford brands in a way like never before, because it's the same quality, it's the same kind of the brand recall the brands always had in tier 1 metro, the tier 2, tier 3 is now having, but with a very, very sharp pricing, because we are making these styles in a very, very apt way for our tier 2, tier 3 customers. So this is one of many reasons why we thought we should actually have a strategic relationship with the brands. And as a group, we do have aspirations to be a very, very dominant player in the world of fashion in the country, both offline and online put together. And hence, we will be making these kinds of strategic relationships with a lot of brands even in the future as well.
So should we expect more announcements, Samar, more inorganic strategies to kind of get on more brands in your portfolio and grow it?
Absolutely. We are actually looking at every single, it's not just in the world of brands, it's also in the world of fashion tech. So whatever can add value to our aspirations and can make us more and more relevant to our consumers, we will be pursuing those opportunities.
And does the offline segment particularly look attractive now, because a lot of these offline fashion retailers are going through a very difficult period because of COVID. So it could be a win-win, right? I mean, they are struggling and it would be a win-win for you because you would get more brands on your portfolio.
We have already started working with the offline, Chandra. In fact, in last 7 months, ever since the lockdown started in the country, one of the investments we've been working on was our omni-channel technology. Today, I'm proud to say 11,000 pin codes in the country will be served from the stores nearby. We've onboarded 1,000 stores from 100 brands.
Right.
And this is going to be a big change in the game of retail in this country, where offline and online are coming together. It's no longer offline versus online. And hence, these strategies also make a lot of sense. When these guys come with their offline assets as a technology platform, we can map all these offline stores onto a digital platform and make consumer even more powerful with respect to discovering fashion and the kind of experience that an offline and online player can do, which was not witnessed. I mean, which is yet to be witnessed in this country. We're already trailblazing it. Like I said, 1,000 stores across the country serving 11,000 pin codes in just a matter of 7 months talks about how serious we are about disrupting the world of fashion in this country.